Hello, everyone. Here we are. We're going to pick it up with Ecclesiastes 9, as we said last night. So let's get going. So I reflected on all this and concluded that the righteous and the wise and what they do are in God's hands. But no one knows whether love or hate awaits them. All share a common destiny, the righteous and the wicked, the good and the bad, the clean and the unclean, those who offer sacrifices and those who do not. As it is with the good, so with the sinful. As it is with those who take oaths, so with those who are afraid to take them. This is the evil in everything that happens under the sun. The same destiny overtakes them all. So we're all going to die, okay? No matter how we live, we're all going to die. The hearts of people, moreover, are full of evil, and there is madness in their hearts while they live, and afterward they join the dead. Anyone who is among the living has hope. Even a live dog is better off than a dead lion. That's a very popular scripture. Better to be a live dog than to be a dead lion. For the living know that they will die, and the dead know, but the dead know nothing. They have no further reward, and even their name is forgotten. Their love, their hate, and their jealousy have long since vanished. Boy, the finality of death, huh? Never again will they have a part in anything that happens under the sun. Go eat your food with gladness and drink your wine with a joyful heart, for God has already approved what you do. Always be clothed in white and always anoint your head with oil. Enjoy life with your wife, whom you love, all the days of this meaningless life that God has given you under the sun. Sorry, I'm laughing. All your meaningless days. For this is your lot in life and in your toilsome labor under the sun. Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. For in the realm of the dead where you're going, there's neither working nor planning nor knowledge nor wisdom. I have seen something else under the sun. The race is not to the swift, or the battle to the strong, nor does food come to the wise, or wealth to the brilliant, or favor to the learned, but time and chance happen to them all. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. Moreover, no one knows when their hour will come. As fish are caught in a cruel net, or birds are taken in a snare, so people are trapped by evil times. And we're living in evil times right now, and we are trapped. We can't stop the world and get off. The earth isn't going to stop spinning for us. I'm going to read that again. As fish are caught in a cruel net, or birds are taken in a snare, so people are trapped by evil times that fall unexpectedly upon them. Absolutely. Wisdom, I also saw under the sun this example of wisdom that greatly impressed me. There was once a small city with only a few people in it, and a powerful king came against it, surrounded it, and built huge siege works against it. Now there lived in that city a man, poor but wise. And he saved the city by his wisdom, but nobody remembered that poor man. So I said, wisdom is better than strength, but the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are no longer heeded. We've seen that. The quiet words of the wise are more to be heeded than the shouts of a ruler of fools. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroys much good. Now remember, this is before Jesus, okay? Jesus, you can see, because we all remember him, how powerful Jesus was and how powerful his words were. Ecclesiastes 10. As dead flies give perfume a bad smell, so a little folly outweighs wisdom and honor. The heart of the wise inclines to the right, but the heart of the fool to the left. Even as fools walk along the road, they lack sense and show everyone how stupid they are. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. It's just, so blunt. If a ruler's anger I'm sorry, I just feel like I need to laugh. If a ruler's anger rises against you, do not leave your post. Calmness can lay great offenses to rest. There is an evil I've seen under the sun, the sort of error that arises from a ruler. Fools are put in many high positions, while the rich occupy the low ones. I've seen slaves on horseback, while princes go on foot like slaves. Gosh, we're seeing that right now, guys. And this is the mistake, the sort of error that arises from a ruler. Let's read that again. Fools are put in many high positions, while the rich occupy the low ones. I've seen slaves on horseback, while princes go on foot like slaves. Whoever digs a pit may fall into it. Whoever breaks through a wall may be bitten by a snake. Whoever quarries stones may be injured by them. Whoever splits logs may be endangered by them. If the axe is dull and its edge unsharpened, more strength is needed, but skill will bring success. If a snake bites before it's charmed, the charmer receives no fee. Words from the mouth of the wise are gracious, but fools are consumed by their own lips. At the beginning, their words are folly. At the end, they are wicked madness, and fools multiply words. No one knows what's coming. Who can tell someone else what will happen after them? The toil of fools wearies them. They don't know the way to town. Woe to the land whose king was a servant and whose princes feast in the morning. Blessed is the land whose king is of noble birth and whose princes eat at a proper time for strength and not for drunkenness. Through laziness, the rafters sag. Because of idle hands, the house leaks. A feast is made for laughter, wine makes life merry, and money is the answer for everything. Do not revile the king. I think he's talking about how people think. I don't know. I'm going to read it again. A feast is made for laughter, wine makes life merry, and money is the answer for everything. When I think about that, I think about how trite that is. Like, let's go to the feast and laugh. Let's drink wine and feel merry, and money will be our answer. It just seems like he's, in a weird way, this is how I'm perceiving it. It feels like it's not a mockery. It's like a truth said wryly, W-R-Y. L-Y, Riley, like rye, like a feast is made for laughter, wine makes life merry, and money is the answer for everything. Do not revile the king even in your thoughts, or curse the rich in your bedroom, because a bird in the sky may carry your words, and a bird on the wing may report what you say. And we know that's true. We know that anything you say is going to get back to the person you've said it about. Ecclesiastes 11. Ship your grain across the sea. After many days, you may receive a return. Invest in 7 ventures. Yes, in 8. You don't know what disaster may come upon the land, so invest for a rainy day. If clouds are full of water, they pour rain on the earth. Whether a tree falls to the south or to the north, in the place where it falls, there it will lie. Well, that seems like some very basic wisdom. Whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever looks at the clouds will not reap. As you don't know the path of the wind or how the body is formed in a mother's womb, so you cannot understand the work of God, the maker of all things. Sow your seed in the morning, and at evening let your hands not be idle, for you don't know which will succeed, whether this or that, or whether both will do equally well. This sounds like advice for investors and for people trying to build something with their money. Light is sweet, and it pleases the eyes to see the sun. However many years anyone may live, let them enjoy them all, but let them remember the days of darkness, for there will be many. Everything to come is meaningless. You who are young, be happy while you're young, and let your heart give you joy in the days of your youth. Follow the ways of your heart and whatever your eyes see, but know that for all these things, God will bring you into judgment. So think. So then banish anxiety from your heart and cast off the troubles of your body, for youth and vigor are meaningless. Wow. I don't know what we can say about Solomon, but this is how he's viewing things, okay? He's basically saying we can't do anything about it, yay or nay, so we may as well get in there, do right by the Lord, eat, drink, enjoy our work. Now, when I say drink, I don't mean drunkenness. I mean, enjoy your food and your drink, enjoy your work, do right by the Lord. You're going to have the same fate as even the wicked, but it's going to be better for you if you do right by the Lord and if you think before you make decisions or make foolhardy choices, okay? So even though it is, he must have a deeper insight to say it's all meaningless. I mean, that's hard. But clearly our lives do mean something, especially in light of Jesus Christ. They truly do, because we're out there telling each other the good news and telling other people the good news. So there is purpose. But he didn't have Jesus Christ, okay? So for him, he was very, very rich. He's the richest man that ever lived. There will never be anybody as rich as him. Jeff Bezos does not compare to Solomon. There never will be anybody as wise as Solomon. So basically, from Solomon's viewpoint, he's saying, I've got everything, and what does it mean? Enjoy yourself and make good use of your youth, because in the end, it doesn't mean anything. You're going to die anyway. So once again, it's interesting to hear the wisdom. It's interesting to hear it from someone who hasn't seen Jesus yet. Okay, so I love you very much. Tomorrow we'll pick it up with Ecclesiastes 12. You have a wonderful evening, and I will see you then. Good night.